Morning Northwest Morning Spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's 6:53, time to catch you up on the top stories of the day with the Morning Spread.
Olivia Roberts has a major change likely coming to your finances, and Destiny Richards is live in Coeur d'Alene at its annual Boat Expo.
But first, Mark Peterson with a foggy midweek forecast.
Yeah, we're not expecting to see the temperatures to really change much. Sky condition pretty good. We got low cloud deck, but temperatures warming to 32 today, and we're starting at 29. We do have some visibility issues as you head west on Highway 2, get into the central part of the state, also north on 395. We want you to take it easy. We'll have more on this coming up.
Freezing fog and icy road conditions are delaying classes for hundreds of students in the region this morning. The Omak, Moses Lake, Wilson Creek, and Quincy school districts will all be on a 2-hour delay today.
We're following breaking news in North Idaho this morning. Police in Post Falls searching for a man they say is considered armed and dangerous. This is a picture of 30-year-old Jesse Spitzer. Police say he ran from officers when they confronted him about a car theft earlier this morning on Clearwater Loop. People living in that area were told to leave their homes during the chase. At one point, the Post Falls Special Response Team was activated, but Spitzer was not found. If you have any information about where he could be, you're asked to call the Post Falls Police Department at the number on your screen, 208-773-3517.
Breaking news overnight, 2 men were arrested in Manchester, England during the continuing investigation into the hostage standoff in Colleyville, Texas. Malik Faisal Akram, a 44-year-old British national, held 4 people hostage at Congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville in an 11-hour standoff with police January 15th that ended with his death. UK counterterrorism investigators have been helping U.S. authorities look into that incident.
In the last hour, the Coast Guard has recovered a body in the search for people who were aboard a boat that capsized in the waters off the coast of Florida. 38 people remain missing, though. The Coast Guard says the vessel may have been part of a human smuggling venture. The Coast Guard was alerted to the missing people when a survivor was rescued by a Good Samaritan.
Your money in a crucial decision today that the markets will be watching closely. In just hours, the Federal Reserve is expected to announce it's raising interest rates for the first time in 3 years. The move is in response to soaring inflation and an overheated economy. Some experts predict the Fed could raise rates as much as 4 times as soon as March. The short-term rate has been locked near zero since the pandemic began, which has fueled borrowing and spending by consumers and businesses. But it's also partially to blame for inflation, now rising at the fastest pace in nearly 4 decades. Some economists say the Fed is moving too late to fight the surge. Others say there's a risk the Fed could act too aggressively. Experts say supply chain issues are another major factor the Fed is considering before raising rates.
And new this morning, the CDC has a clear message for pharmacies. The agency wants them to stop turning away immune-compromised people looking for a 4th dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. In October, the CDC announced the most vulnerable Americans should get a 4th shot. But that guidance may have gotten lost in the mix of changing recommendations. Now, many patients are struggling to find someone who will give them a 4th dose. Some places require proof that a person is immunocompromised, like medical records or a doctor's note.
We've been live this morning at the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. It's going 11 days until February 5th. There's a lot of different types of boats here. A lot are really pricey, but you know what is priceless? The fun you can have with your family. There's so many games here for kids too, even a surf simulator. So it really is a family event. There's so much fun to be had, and it starts today at 10 a.m.
Somebody needs to float me alone so I can go buy one. The Spokane Public Schools Board is looking to approve an emergency substitute teacher pay rate. If it's approved, subs would make $200 a day for the remainder of the school year rather than the current $150 a day. According to the board, the district has a pool of 424 certified subs, but only 30% are actively accepting substitute assignments. The school board will discuss the proposal at today's meeting.
A new bill that would put public school teachers on state health insurance has cleared the House in Idaho. The bill would allow Idaho teachers to take home more of their paychecks by giving school districts an opportunity to leave private health care carriers and join the state's self-funded health insurance plan. Supporters say this is needed to help the state hire and retain teachers and other school workers by reducing premiums and lowering deductibles. We're back with a final look at weather this morning right after this break.